of people probably trying to hit the roads, or maybe they shouldn't hit the roads right now because it is a soggy mess outside right now.
It is a mess in the Bay Area because of the rain. It's going to be a mess in the Sierra because of the snow. I'm actually kind of surprised that today is the busiest travel day. I thought maybe the day before Thanksgiving or the Sunday after when everybody's coming back. But either way, it has been sloppy out there, to say the least. Let's take a look at the big picture perspective here, and we're going to bring our globe up onto the floor. And it's the same storm system that's impacting us throughout the week, just changing its position a little bit. So we'll bring up the planet, and let's put the clouds on the planet as well. And the storm system is now directing that atmospheric river directly at the Bay Area. So it's been reorganizing itself over the past 24 to 48 hours. And once it kind of reconsolidated, that's when that atmospheric fire hose started dropping closer and closer to us. And it's aimed right at us at the moment, specifically the southern and eastern parts of the Bay Area. But that atmospheric fire hose is going to be drifting a little bit farther to the south, a little bit away from us as we head through the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. Still some showers in the forecast over the next several days, but this is the most intense rain that we are going to see in that time frame. That doesn't mean we're necessarily going to be dry, but it's not going to be as intense as what we've had throughout the day. So let's take a look at where the most intense rain is falling right now. Here's a look at first alert Doppler, and there is still quite a bit of heavy downpour activity indicated in these patches of yellow. Put some indicators on the map here so you can get your geographic bearings. Things are starting to taper off a little bit in San Francisco. Light to moderate rain instead of the heavy downpours we've had for most of the afternoon. But the heavy downpours are now making their way into the East Bay. It is raining at a good clip right now for much of Solano County, Contra Costa, and Alameda counties. And as we look a little bit farther to the south, that rain has finally overcome the barriers of the Santa Cruz Mountains and is making its way into San Jose. Light rain at first, but it's going to pick up in intensity as we head through the rest of this evening and into the overnight hours as well. So let's take a look at how things are going to shape up as we go through the rest of the night. We'll take a look at Futurecast on the wall behind me here, and it does show the rain continuing to fall over much of the Bay Area, especially east and south, as we head through the rest of this evening. If the clicker wants to advance, there we go. But as we go farther into the evening and overnight, that rain is going to get nudged a little bit farther away as that atmospheric fire hose drifts away from us. A little break in the action for much of the Bay Area in the early morning hours of Saturday, but then some more showers are going to develop. Once again, not as intense as the activity that we have been tracking throughout most of today, but just a little bit more moisture on the way to begin the day Saturday. These early morning showers should dissipate as we head towards about lunchtime. Can't rule out the possibility of a shower tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, the first half of Sunday, but it looks like about midday Saturday through midday Sunday, that's our opportunity to maybe catch a little bit of a dry break before the next wave of rain heads our way. The snow is going to continue flying in the Sierra. Winter storm warning all the way through 4 o'clock on Tuesday. Gusty winds and heavy snow, anywhere from 1 to 4 feet total. Some of the highest peaks picking up 5 feet of total snowfall. Of course, the intensity of the snow is going to vary, but travel strongly discouraged both on US 50 and on I-80. Here are those additional rain chances as we look a little farther down the line. Late Sunday into Sunday night, that's going to continue Monday. That'll be light to moderate rain, tapering off to showers on Tuesday. And then our rain chances significantly diminish. They don't technically drop to zero Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but we are leaving the forecast dry for the Thanksgiving holiday. And it looks like that dry break might last for a little while as we look at the really long range data. Let's take a look at what the amounts are going to add up to as we head through the course of the next about 4 days or so with the additional rain. We'll pop up the numbers on the map here, and we're talking about anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2 inches of total additional rain. Some of that is falling right now. Some of it has yet to hit the ground, but we're going to be seeing that rain coming at us in waves kind of spaced out enough that we should be able to avoid any significant additional flooding threat once the current flooding problems do decide to diminish a bit. We need rain to stop first. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast, and the first half of it is still wet, especially late Sunday into Monday, then showers Tuesday, and then 3 dry days in a row. Thanksgiving holiday is looking pretty good at this point, but it's still the back half of the 7-day forecast. We got a long way to go between now and then. Ryan?
All right, thanks, Paul.